Hello everyone, today is New Year's Eve here in Australia. It's the very last day of the year for 2014. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and enjoyed it in any way you wanted to enjoy it. Today I had to take my daughter to the shopping centre, and I thought, well, I got a little voucher from a place called Thrift. And I thought I'll pop in there as soon as I was by myself, which is a rarity these days, and see what I could get. So I'll show you what I bought. Now, I must admit, I'm not a fan of Thrift anymore because they don't have a lot there, and it just seems to be a little bit overpriced. But like I said, it was a voucher, so we spend it how we can. The first thing I got was this paper pack. I know I never buy paper, but there we go. I never buy paper, but I quite like this one, and this one is called Sweet Paris, and it says Dove Craft, and I've never seen it before. So it caught my eye. I won't say it was a great price at all, because I don't know actually what we pay. It could be. How many papers? We've got 36 sheets. So you Australian ladies can tell me if this is okay. I think it was hang on, where's my receipt? I think it was $10.99, something like that. Could be a good price, could be. So I'll just, there's 3 sheets of each. They're not overly thick, so it's, you know, it's not up to a like a Prima or G45 standards. That's a lovely one. I'll just have a quick look, see what we've got. That's quite nice. Love the greens. I've joined Susie's Marie Antoinette Facebook group, and I thought I might need some sort of coloured paper in the kind of things that would be more Marie Antoinette, and the colours I like, of course, the muted colours. And I thought when I saw this that it could work very well. See, that's really nice, and it's got the Parisian theme too, so that's why I got that, so I had at least some papers to work with in the group. So that's the first thing I got. The next thing I got was, I got some glue sticks. I have glue sticks. I know it's a small packet, but I bought a small packet on purpose because they actually sell it in bulk, but I want to test them first. Now, I'm not a hot glue kind of person, but occasionally, you know, it would be nice. But with my particular glue gun, I find it just drips and drips, and I'm thinking I'm getting a low heat glue stick, and this one is for low and high, so I want to test that. So I got that. Next thing I got was some new cutters for my cutting thing. Yes, so I got those. They had all their Christmas decorations, of course, were on sale. So I got 2 peacocks on sale. Oops, sorry, that's a little bit far away. So I got those 2 peacocks, and they're a gift for somebody. And I got some more cotton. Nothing overly exciting, actually. Oh, I got some ribbon. 2 different ribbons. That's more for the Marie Antoinette theme, because I don't have a lot of that kind of thing. And I got this lovely ruffled, like, trim. I thought that could come in handy, and I got some of this lovely gold and white twine as well. I got this lovely grey Chinese braid because it was on a good sale, so I got that. And some green, like olive green satin ribbon as well. Isn't it funny, when we want to try something, we realise we don't have anything in those colours. I got this, which is my favourite trim from Lincraft. It's only like $2 a reel. I got a pack of cards because occasionally I make a card. Oh, another trim. I haven't seen that one before, so I got that one. I love these little trims. They're so handy. So every time I go in there, which is not very often, I actually get one. And I picked up this craft glue, quick drying, dries clear, Lincraft craft glue. I don't know if any of you Australian ladies have tried this. I'm going to give it a try, mainly because they didn't have the glue there that I wanted, and I was a bit disappointed, so I'm going to give that a try and see how that goes. So that was my Lincraft shop, which basically didn't cost me anything because, you know, it was a gift voucher. And then on the way home I passed my thrift store that I haven't been to in a while, and there was a big sign out the front and it said everything was 50% off. So I thought, I'm by myself, I will call in. There were so many people, and it's in like a big shed, and it was so incredibly hot. I thought I was going to pass out, but there was one table set up there and it said grab a bag for $5. So I did. I got, it was craft stuff. They had Christmas stuff at all, but nothing interested me. So I got these embroidery hoop things. Now just let me zoom out a bit. I got, I don't know how many of these, because I have an idea for my daughter's bedroom. And these are actually, you know, they're not cheap to buy, but look, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 embroidery. Oh, hang on, no, I've got a bigger one here too. There's a bigger one. 8 embroidery hoops. The bigger one actually has a price on it which they would normally sell for, which is $3.50, but it was in with the deal. I got this like bamboo circle type thing. I think it might make a nice kind of wreath for next, or be the base of a wreath for next Christmas. I got some lovely silver trim. I got a reel of gold thread, which is lovely. Oh, I got a box. I got this wooden box. It's very lightweight too. There we go. Isn't that nice? You can decorate that up, as long as I don't break it in the meantime. I got some dolly pegs, quite a lot in there, which is nice. Oh, I got this. Look at that. I have no idea. I'm not going to use that, but I might give that to somebody. Actually, if anybody's interested, send me a message. What is it? Bathroom Woodcraft Construction Kit. What it is it's little wooden cutout for a toilet, a vanity, and a bathtub. I just thought, you know, that's brand new. Somebody might like that. If you like that, send me a message and I'll send that to you in January. Oh, I got this. Actually, I like the bag of it. See how pretty the bag is? And it's got beads and things like that. It's actually a henna kit. I don't think I will give it to my daughters as a henna kit because, you know, you've got to be very careful. But look, it's got all these things in there. I don't know. I'll have to work out, but, you know, it was part of the bag deal, so I'm not too concerned. Oh, I got this, which is the Creative Memories 12 by 12 pages. Now, when I did scrapbooking, was an avid Creative Memories lady, and this is the size of my albums. It's not the newest size they brought out afterwards. So this was a really good find, because one day I will get back to scrapbooking and be able to utilize it. Oh, see, I found this. Look, I think it fell apart a bit, but I can work with this. This is a sewing kit, and that goes there like that, and it goes up. Does that go there? It does go there. I remember seeing it go there. It goes like that. It sticks to that, and it goes up like that, and then that goes like that, and that is the handle. It actually must have fallen apart a little bit more in the bag. But what I thought is, you know, that because it's falling apart a little bit, that, oh, hang on, there's a drawer. Okay, there's a little drawer, look. That goes in there, and it goes up and down like that. I thought if I can't fix it and redo it, I can at least use it as a good template. I thought that was cute, and inside of it, which is all fallen out, were all these little pieces that haven't been used. You've got your pencil and your unpick, so I might be able to redo that for something. Is that like bodkin almost or something? And these were all inside of it. You've got your threader, it's not even broken. And then I also got that. It's got a couple of little buckles, like mother of pearl buckles, and a couple of things. And these were at the bottom of the thing, and they're just like 4 little pieces of wood, all the same. But I thought, you know, they might make nice legs at some stage. We're always looking for things like that. I got a crochet hook and a thimble. And is that it? There's the other 3 legs or pieces of wood. Oh, and I think that's just off one of the embroidery hoops there. And I got that, and that was I got that, and that was a bag for $5. But of course, when I got it to the counter, everything was half price, so it was $2.50 for all of that, plus the pages. But before I went to the counter, I was looking around. It was crowded and it was hot, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I've got to get out of here. And I just walked by the where the cake pans and things are, and I found this. Now, any of you ladies who may have watched my thrifting hauls might recognize this to the base of a lid I found months ago. Can you see that? And I've put it somewhere, but I'll find it in a minute, and I'll put a picture of it up, or I'll show you. It's the base. I couldn't find the base, and I bought the lid because it was so very pretty. And months later, I go back, and this is sitting on the shelf, and it was marked $1.50, and of course it was half price. And I'll probably take the insides out and use it for something else, but I found it. How amazing is that? So what a wonderful year. What a wonderful year this has been. I've learnt so much this year, just from my own experience, but also from watching a lot of videos and from comments that have been left and things like that. And it's been such a wonderful, blessed year. And I like to concentrate on the positives that have happened in the year. I mean, we all have bad things that happen occasionally. But you know, my crafting is my happy place. It's my sanctuary. It's my escape from everyday things that happen or things that, you know, bring us down. My crafting is my happy place, and I have to say it's been wonderful, and I'd like to thank you all, and I wish you all a wonderful new year and a very prosperous, happy and blessed 2015, and look forward to learning a lot of new things and to doing things a little bit different in 2015. I'm going to change things up a little bit. Hopefully get a little bit more adventurous in my crafting, not be concentrating on design teams as much anymore. I just want to craft. Yeah, I just think 2015 is going to be a wonderful, happy, adventurous new year, and I'd like to say thank you for joining me today. Bye.